Well, I have to admit, that was a very humbling experience, a little bit overwhelming, and very inspiring actually. I mean, your response to my note video was not what I expected at all, actually. Yeah, I was a little bit caught off guard by the response. You guys came out and in droves, and I never expected to wake up the next day and see so much outpouring of positive sentiment and comments, and just everybody's, you know, very worried, I guess, that something was wrong. It's not so much that one thing is wrong. It's just like I said, life issues, things happen once in a while. A lot of you are guessing at what the problem was. I mean, yes, of course, there's always a little bit of issues with relationships and things. We're going through a little bit of issues at the moment, but it's resolving. We're working it out. We're talking about it. So, but yeah, if I had to say something, I mean, I can't tell you how much I appreciate your response. It was unbelievable, unfathomable. I mean, I'm still trying to comprehend and digest it all. You guys had so much great things to say just about the videos, you know, about how much you appreciate them, how much you enjoy them and want me to keep doing them and keep them coming. And also at the same time, you know, concerned that maybe I bit off a bit more than I can chew, which at the time, yeah, I think that's what happened. I kind of committed to doing something that I really want to do and I know I can do, but actually doing it and saying it are two different things, and I didn't really realize that until we started doing it, and it got to be pretty intense for a little bit, just because there's so much overlap and everything going on at the same time. And yeah, I understand that's where you guys are suggesting Patreon, so it's had me thinking about stuff like that again. How do I make it sustainable? Maybe I can monetize it somehow that starts to offload what I'm counting on from commercial video and put more energy into what I want to do here and what it sounds like you guys want me to do. And even my friends, I mean, you guys probably know my friends Paul and Sheryl Shard. They're fellow Canadians, and they were one of my inspiration to just leave land and get into sailing. And I can't thank them enough, and they've become good friends. We talk all the time. I get their stuff, they see my stuff. You know, we interviewed each other last year. Maybe you guys, some of you might have even seen it on my channel or on their channel. And they do everything through Vimeo, and they told me a long time ago, Rick, you need to get your stuff on Vimeo, but they see me working on YouTube, so they started putting their stuff on YouTube, but I'm always slow to follow. That's the problem. I've already got too much on my plate. I mean, it's hard enough just with YouTube and Facebook, let alone everybody keeps saying, have you got Twitter, have you got Instagram, have you got blah, 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 blah. I'm like, no, where do you think I'm going to have time to run all this stuff? I barely have time to run what I'm doing right now. You know, it's already very, very overwhelming if I try and push it too hard, which is what I did there recently. I know I can do it, and I've got tons of stuff I know that you guys are going to love. I mean, if you look at my editing list, since June, just since June, I've got almost 5,000 clips just waiting to be edited into videos. Probably at least, you know, 20 episodes, depending on whether I make them daily or weekly or however I want to put them out. That's something I have to figure out as well, and something I need to, you know, find out what you guys would rather see. But the last crew that was on board, Nate and Jordan, I mean, they were fantastic. We had so much fun and did so much stuff, and all the islands we went to see, and we filmed everything along the way like I've never filmed it before. And from all angles, above the water, in the air, below the water, beautiful dive scenes. I mean, they had great dive gear with them. And all that stuff is sitting on a hard drive because I simply don't have time to edit it. I really don't want to leave those episodes behind. I've done that several times. I mean, I've got a full set of video, even from 2010, that was never used. You know, I've again put out maybe 2 videos and the rest is still sitting on a hard drive. 2013, 2014, same thing. That's how much stuff is stockpiled. So this is where it has become a problem, and I realized I was doing the same thing again. Switching to real time, I guess, kind of prohibits that, because you can't really fall more than 2 or 3 days behind or you're not real time anymore. And I really like doing it. It was awesome, and Brendan loves it. He's like, Dad, what are we doing? You know, it's been a week almost since I put out that note to myself video or note to you guys, and he's like, I'm bored, give me something to do, because I kind of literally just took a pause. Even you guys said, you know what, you need to take a breath, and I went, yeah, you know what, I think I do. So I did. I was going to put out a reply video and thank you and everything right away, but I needed some time to really digest and think about it and think about what I wanted to do moving forward, not just resume doing the same thing and run up against the same brick wall, you know. I've actually got another crew arriving that you guys are going to find out and meet really soon. So I'm planning on taking off for a couple of weeks down into the South Caribbean and just go through the islands, and we're going to film everything we do every single day. It's going to be a training series, so I'm taking the entire crew. So we got Brendan, Alice, the new crew, and Sasha, of course, and we're going to just go and film everything that we do. So that's going to be learning about the boat, how to handle the boat, how to maintain the boat, you know, things that it needs to keep going, how to fix things when they break, how to sail the boat, how to trim the sails, everything like that. I can't thank you enough for all the support and feedback you gave me on the last video. That, again, it was very humbling, but inspiring at the same time. So now I've thought about it for a while, and I think this is what I want to try. So hopefully you guys are agreeable, and we'll see what we can do together. But have a look. I'll put a link in the text description to the new page, and if you could just go and have a look at it, give me some feedback. Let me know what you guys think would be cool for you. So if you wouldn't mind doing that, I'd appreciate it. So go have a look, and I'll look forward to your comments again. Thanks again for listening, and I again really appreciate you guys. You can't even imagine. You guys were a real pick-me-up. I asked you just a question, you know, because I was looking for a little bit of positive feedback. I couldn't believe, I mean, over 500 comments and 99.5% positive. You guys are fantastic. I was not expecting that, and I thank you from me to you. Thank you guys, and I look forward to hearing from you anytime. And that's it for now. Have a great day, and I'll talk to you next time.